Hello everybody, welcome to another beer review, I guess you would say. This is kind of something different for me. Not sure what I'm going to label this video, but I ordered something from Dogfish Head and I'm going to try it out tonight. This is the Randall Jr., their miniature portable version of their Randall. And basically what it comes with is a lid, a lid and a filter, basically, and then a glass jar, I guess you would say, with their logo and a saying on the back. I'll get a close-up of all this stuff, but basically what it's coming with. So what I'm going to do tonight, I'm going to take Sierra Nevada Pale Ale. I'm going to kind of review the regular Sierra Nevada Pale Ale, and then I'm going to put some through the Randall with some Citra hops that I just purchased, and see how that changes the Sierra Nevada Pale Ale, since that's kind of just a staple beer, and everyone kind of knows what that tastes like. I just want to, get an example of what this Randall can do. So here's all the parts. I'm gonna pull out a Sierra Nevada Pale Ale. I'm gonna drink one through the Randall and drink one by itself, and do a side by side of what it's gonna taste like. So let's get into it. As you can see in the pours, the appearance is totally different. The one that's been Randalled has a little bit of the hops in it, I think because of the overflow. As I was pouring it, you can see it was a terrible pour into the Randall. But into the glass, you see it lost kind of all its head. It now has a little kind of a yellow gold hazy color with the hops floating on top. I'm not sure if you can see that now. And then the other one has more of a orange gold color with a lot of head. Yeah, definitely a huge amount of head in that beer. But let's get into the smell. I think I'm going to smell the regular first and then the Randall version. Yeah, it has a pretty good hop note to it. I'm going to pour a little bit more in, but it has a pretty decent hop note to it already. But it's nothing blowing me away. Yeah, you do get some of that sweet malt, but nothing huge in the regular Sierra Nevada. Let's smell the Randall version. I'm probably going to use this thing a lot, but you can definitely smell the Citra hops, that kind of like pineapple-y grapefruit smell you get, and it just smells really, really good. Definitely ups the smell a lot so far. Let's get into the taste of this thing. Okay, here we go, guys. Cheers on the regular Sierra Nevada Pale Ale. Let's see what we got. A decent citrus hop, light malted beer, nothing crazy, pretty light mouthfeel. Yeah, nothing too special, just a good solid pale ale. So let's go ahead and taste the Randall version and see what we got. Alright, right up front, I think it's the way I poured it, but it lost a ton of its carbonation. I mean, the carbonation is almost just gone, but those Citra hops come out huge in this beer. Yeah, it's almost lost the carbonation. It's not cold because I don't think I poured it how I should have. I think I need to pour it down the side, but you still do get a lot of those Citra hops coming through in the taste of the beer. The smell is amazing and the taste is really good, but let me sip on these for a little bit and I'll come back to my final thoughts, my rating on the Sierra Nevada Pale Ale and the Sierra Nevada Pale Ale using the mini Randall Jr. with Citra hops. Okay, back here with my final thoughts and my rating on the Sierra Nevada Pale Ale and the Sierra Nevada Randall Jr. with Citra hops version of the Pale Ale, I guess my own kind of version, which is really cool. I love that they took the Randall and let you basically infuse anything you want into the beer that you have. I took a staple beer, a beer that I knew was kind of the staple pale ale in the U.S. and added those Citra hops, sorry. And I actually took the rest of this bottle, poured it into the Randall, and put it in the fridge to see what I got from the rest of the hops I have in there. I don't really want to waste them, so I might see if they can last a little bit longer sitting in the fridge maybe or something like that. The first thing I think I would do is, the other thing I noticed is the carbonation really kind of goes away. And I poured that in there. It looked like it foamed up a lot, and it's probably going to lose some of that carbonation too. It's the first thing I noticed, but I guess what I noticed really is the smell is amazing in this Citra IPA, because you just smell basically fresh Citra hops because you're basically infusing those into there, and it smells really, really good. And also in the taste, you do get some of those hops in the taste. So let me speak on this regular Sierra Nevada Pale Ale for a second. It has a really nice light mouthfeel. It's kind of bubbly, like carbonated, and has a decent appearance. It tastes really, really good. It has a good hop balance, not a ton of malt. Just an overall, a great pale ale. I'm going to give the regular one an 8 out of 10 on my scale. And besides the carbonation, I'm going to give the Randall version a 9 out of 10 because Citra hops, I think, just make everything better. I know they use those in the Torpedo. I'm not sure if they use them in the pale ale, but if this had a carbonation, it would probably be almost a 10 out of 10 because it's an amazing beer. Infusing those Citra hops into it just make it so much better. And I'm really excited to use this Randall and try it in all kinds of different ways. So, if you can get your hands on one, I would pick it up, see what you can do with it. Let me know let me know some recipes that you have and that you want to try. I would definitely, be open to anything. So, for the Sierra Nevada Pale Ale, gets an 8 out of 10. The Randall version gets a 9 out of 10. And so far so good on the Randall. I'm pretty excited to see what I can do. I have some more hops that I ordered. So guys, until next time, cheers.